Welcome, WolfTheWolf. We are back with the brilliant Yooka-Laylee on the PlayStation 4. What the fuck? Did Laylee just rip off my ear? What the hell are you doing, Laylee? That's another thing. He's actually reminded me. If you press any of the buttons on a directional pad, like Little Big Planet and Snake Pass, you can do a random emotion. You know, if you press up, I think they high five. There you go. Brilliant. I think Dan might be sad. Yep, I think right might be angry. No, right is like a taunt and left is angry. Shut up, Trouser, I'll come when I'm ready. I'll tell you, I've used the angry emotion so many times on one of the... because some characters in this game, they will appear in every single level and you'll have to do like random puzzles in each level with the same character, you know. And one of the puzzles that you have to do in each level, I'm really bad at it, so I'm regularly doing shit like this. But you know, let's speak to Trouser and get our first move. I think he gives me the fast roll actually. Say, you two chaps need to explore those grand tomes, and I'm looking to expand my business to new locations. How about we make a deal? For every grand tome you unlock, I'll help your quest with a new move, free of charge. That sounds like a good deal, Trouser. We're in. Super. Your first complimentary move is one of my trademark abilities. If you hold down R2, you'll get the grip you need to roll up slippery ramps. There's one note in the small print, pals. The longer you use this move, the more you'll drain your power bar. So roll wisely. Okay. Instead of eating butterflies, you can collect them to refill your power bar. Oh, there we go. Oh, I guess... yeah, I get... it's because they say energy. I always think of energy as actual energy and health bar as health bar. Because they say eat the butterflies to refill your energy. You know, that just confuses. Okay. There is actually... why don't you try your new Trouser patented maneuver on that nearby slippery ramp? There is actually a page up here. You might see it now actually, in that cage. Now we can't save that page yet because we haven't got the right move, but once you get the right move, make sure you save that page as quick as you can, because every time you walk past that little shitbag, he will tell you the same thing over and over, just a random little tip. But I think when he says it to you, you can't move. It just stops you and you have to keep tapping cross. You know, so the second you've got the right ability to get him out of that cage, I recommend doing it, because it's a little pain in the arse he is. Right, let's go. He's probably going to speak to me now, isn't he? Look, Laylee, a page in a cage. A maze. Oh, fucking hell. Help, capital B's corporate minions locked me in this metal prison. Those pamphlets sure are pushy. Come on then, tell us where the key is. There is no key. Cages are unlocked by solving nearby puzzles, but you've not yet learned the correct move to help me. Okay, Paige, we'll come back for you later. Yeah, I wish it was left like that, because what's going to happen is, eventually we're going to gain the ability to use this move on certain, like, we can't suck these, you see? Eventually we're going to learn the ability to suck these sort of flowers, and they give you special abilities, you know, like you can, this flower here will allow you to breathe fire, other ones will allow you to throw snowballs out your mouth and things like that. But when you get the correct move, suck up one of these and all you have to do is light these torches and you have to spell out page. So you'll light P, then A, then I, then G, then E, you know, I think it's something like that. Or pagey, something like that, but you've got to make sure you light them in the correct order, and then this little shitbag will unlock and then you'll stop bothering you every time you go past him. So yeah, make sure you do it. Hey, you made it to the first Grand Tome. The Grand Tomes are magical gateways to new worlds. Ivory Tower seems to have captured many, but only us pages can unlock them for you. Stand on the switch, and if you have collected enough pages, we can unlock it for you. Yeah, then we go inside and rescue more of you, right? That's right. Once inside, don't forget to find Trouser. It sounds like those moves he sells will help you out on your adventure. Yeah, they bloody will, because you cannot do hardly anything without his powers. The first world is not too bad, you can actually get quite a bit done. But in the later worlds, if you're missing powers, then you ain't doing nothing. Right, let's open the first world. It will cost 1 page to unlock this world. Do you want to unlock Tribe Stack Tropics? Tribal Stack Tropics. Yes. Okay. Lovely. This is what I was saying in the last video. This is when it's a little bit like Spyro. Return here later and I'll reveal more about the Grand Tomes. You know, I could just tell them right now, actually. I don't have to wait for you to tell us. I can just tell my subscribers right now. Oh dear. It feels so weird not sweating. It feels so weird. And I could just drink as well, you know. Boom. You know, if I want to drink, I can drink. So many benefits to not wearing this mask. But it does still feel very weird. Maybe what I think I know what I can sort of do. I could probably play games like this without the wolf mask, because there's more likely that children will watch this type of game, you know. So the wolf mask might creep them out, you know. So maybe games like this and horror games I won't wear the wolf mask, and in other games I can wear the wolf mask. I don't know. I had a few ideas, you know, because a lot of people told me to do both, you know, and I was trying to think of ways that I could do both. One thing I was thinking of doing is, like, I could have it where I will start off as just me when I play a game, just looking like this, you know, and then as I play harder games and I keep dying and screwing up in the levels, which I do regularly in my playthroughs, as I start getting angrier at my suckiness, I could slowly turn into the werewolf, you know. I was thinking of something like that, but to do that I would need to gradually change every time I fail, you know. Maybe if I die I stick a bit of fur on my face, you know. If I die again I put on one of my wolf gloves, you know. I was thinking about doing something like that, but it sounds like it would be a very big pain in the arse to do, you know. And it would be a lot of effort. I'd need to have so much fur ready just to stick on my face. And the amount of times I die sometimes, you know, I'd be in a wolf mask in seconds. Right, now one collectible in these, every single world has got 5 ghostwriters, which is like a funny play on ghostwriters, you know, when somebody writes a book for someone else and then they pretend they wrote it. That's what it's referencing, but they actually are ghosts. Now there's 5 of them in each world and they require you to do different things. Some of them you can just pick up, others you have to stun, some of them you have to feed, other ones you have to have a little fight with without getting hit. There's a couple of different things you have to do with them. But I think this one might be the one that tries to run away. Yeah, this one's going to try and run away. But obviously this is the first world, so not everything is nothing's that hard really. Ghost writers are we. I can't read it now, stupid trophy. 3 or 5 and a treasure. Alright. Capturing 1 ghoul. Impressive indeed. But to free all of us, new tactics you'll need. Yeah. Right, so once you collect all 5 of the ghosts, you will unlock a page. The same as when you find every single quill in a level, you will also unlock a page. So it is beneficial to do it. Alright, now I'm going to have to think where to start. When you first arrive in these worlds, they're a little bit overwhelming because you've got so much stuff you could do. I think we're going to go up here first. There's a little mission we can do up here, so we'll get ourselves a quick page. And then once we've done this, I think we're going to travel around the island a little bit, try and gather up a bunch of quills. I think we're going to need about 90, and then we're going to go and buy 3 moves from Trouser, and then we can do the rest of the island until we've got enough pages. Gosh, I seem to have gotten myself into a pot of bother. Pot of bother. Oi, no need for name calling. Oh, fucking hell, hilarious. He's one of the people that we're going to see in each level, so yeah, make sure you keep an eye out for him. Delicious, delicious butterflies. I wonder what a butterfly would taste like. Okay. Right, I'm just going to grab up these quills and then we will speak to the skeleton. Oh, got stuck in a bush then. Stuck in a bush. Oh, that would be an ordeal, wouldn't it, WolfTheWolf, for the people that understand what I'm talking about, actually getting stuck in a bush, you know, wink wink, a bush. Oh, fucking hell, you get a hairball, wouldn't you? Jesus. Right, let's have a little chat. She's looking a bit malnourished. Cripes, thank goodness you're here. I've been kidnapped by these things and they're going to cook me. If they're hungry, they'll need a character a bit more fleshed out than you, love. Love. Gosh, it seems you just can't be a world-class explorer these days without being cooked and eaten. Help me escape and I'll reward you with a page. But be quick, my captors will be back any minute with their condiments. I don't really have a choice. I mean, I'm not sure if I want to rescue you. I mean, being a wolf, you know, I like eating a good bone, you know, so... Yeah. Actually, thinking about it, hyenas could eat him. Don't worry, miss. We'll get you out of there. Ugh! Step away from pot, strange dinosaur. Dinosaur. Ah. You know, hyenas can actually eat bones, like how we eat Wotsits or cheesy puffs if you're in America. They could eat bones that way. Hyenas are beasts when you think about it. They're scavengers, but they eat like absolute beasts. Now, some of these little guys, you have to be careful. Some of them are wearing like little hats and they seem to take 2 hits to kill, where others don't wear hats and they die in 1 hit. I think they're hats anyway, let's have a look. What are you all doing? I thought you wanted to kill me. Looks like dinner's cancelled. Not sure I'm happy about that. I'm pretty hungry right now. I've not even had breakfast yet. I mean, I go straight into recording on YouTube every day. You know, I put you guys above my own health. Oh, thank you, kind lizard. You have my eternal gratitude. Those brutes took a real beating, but I have a feeling they'll be back. Can you feel it in your bones? Please take your reward. You earned it. Lovely, our first actual page. Okay, now I need to think where we're going to go to next. I'm trying to think because obviously certain puzzles require certain moves and I'm trying to remember which ones we need. Because some pages you have to do little tasks like what we just did, and then there's going to be other pages where we have to actually just like do a bit of platforming or something. Ah, actually, we're going to do this one. We're going to get the worst one done by far. Right, let's come over here. Let's get that right. Oh, I don't want to do this. I know I'm going to foul. I know I'm going to foul. Oh, shit. I think this dude, his name is Nimble. Okay, here we go. Let's get myself a thumbnail. Hang on, I want to jump on your head. No, I don't want the speech bubble. There we go. That'll do for a thumbnail, won't it? There we go, lovely. Oh, you look like a racy pair. Hello, this is Laylee and I'm Yooka. Who might you be? I am Nimble and I like the look of you two. I think I might be in there, Wolf and Wolfettes, I must say. How about we see who is most racy, you know, in a race, around my course. We're game for anything that involves a page. What do you think, Yooka? Yes. Sure thing, Nimble. Let's race. Cloud-based racing. How next gen? Oh, I love it. I love the digs. Especially when you talk to Rextro. Rextro is a, oh god. Here we go, strap yourselves in. 1 lap, first through, all gates wins. Go. Right, now you will run out of energy if you don't touch the, make sure you touch the butterflies. Because if you don't, you'll run out of energy and then you will have to run through the next few hoops until you find some butterflies, you know. So do not run out of butterfly energy if you can help it. I've failed at this so many times, but I've been playing this for a while now, so... Oh fuck, I missed a quill. I've been playing this for a couple of weeks now, so I should be a bit better now at controlling Yooka. Now make sure you go this way, because you get a little bit of a shortcut. Because Nimble will go all the way around. Oh fuck. I mean, if we do this in one, it's a miracle. Oh shit, I missed a, oh no, I'm gonna run out of energy. This is gonna be that, we're right near the end, come on. Run! Run, Yooka! Run, Yooka! Okay. Nimble catches up really quickly if you run out of energy. Impressive. I can't believe you finished ahead of me. Yeah. Hand over the page. Candy floss features. What a name. Oh yes, of course. To the victor goes the spoils. You pair earned it. Did you just take a shit on my head? Did you just shit a page on my head, mate? I mean, I know you're salty about me absolutely annihilating you with like 0 effort, but you don't need to take a dump on my head. He's really happy about it, isn't he? Or she. You don't just go shitting pages on people's heads. That's rude, mate. That's rude. You're rude. Right. Now I think, what was I going to say? Yeah, before we did the race, one of the brilliant characters in this game is Rextro, you know? If you want a lot of banter between new characters and old characters from old games, he's pretty much like an 8-bit character, and he'll talk about the 8-bit days, you know, and especially if you was alive during those days, or you played a lot of those games when you was a kid. I mean, for me, I was alive during PlayStation 1, obviously, but I still played a lot of the old classics, you know, like the original Marios. I played a lot of the Space Invaders, things like that, you know. I played a bit of Pong when I was younger. A couple of games actually. Now these are play coins. These belong to Rextor. Now when you meet Rextor, or whatever his name is, the dinosaur character that I was just talking about, these you have to give one to him and he will give you a page. He will give you access to his arcade machine. You play the arcade machine, you finish it, you get a page, and then you can replay the level again and beat Rextor's highest score, and you'll get yourself a second page. So make sure you keep an eye out for these in the level, and you'll unlock Rextor's thingy game. Play coin, get. Return me to Rextro for some fun. Yeah, there we go. He's only up there. He's sort of above this wall right here, but we're not going to go there yet because it's one of the hardest ones I've done so far. The other ones were easier to me, so we'll have to see. Okay, let's get this. Now, when you learn the ability to swim properly and actually have like an air bubble so you can breathe underwater, if you go down there, there's going to be a page in there. That's one of the ones we're going to have to come back for. I think there's about 3 or 4 that we have to go back in this level to do later, I think. I'm not sure. Okay, right. There's not much point going up here yet. I suppose I better explain this actually before I end the video. I'm going to be ending the video in a second, so I might as well tell you guys now. I'm just going to come over here where it's safe. Actually, we're going to go in this little room in a minute, in this little like grotto, because there's a few pages in there. But yeah. What happens in this game, this is sort of how it's going to work throughout this game, you know, especially if you don't know what the hell's going on in this game, because it's based on like old games, you know, so you don't really get a big ass tutorial teaching you how to do everything, you know. You just sort of have to work things out yourself, but like when it comes to pages and things and how many are left. But you're going to go into the level, you're going to gather up a bunch of pages, you're going to get as many as you can, then you're going to leave the level, then when you've got enough pages, if you go back to the Grand Tome, the page is going to explain this to you eventually anyway, but I might as well do it now. If you go back to the Grand Tome, you can spend pages to unlock, expand the level. So if we spend a couple of pages on this level here, you get a massive castle appear over there, in that section over there with a bunch of new pages. You also get an expansion to this thing here that gives you new pages, and you also get an expansion for that thing over there in the distance. You see it here? This thing here. You get an expansion for that as well. And then the levels increase and there's more pages to unlock. And then you will come back a third time in the future once you've unlocked all of your correct powers so that you can get any kinds of pages that you've left behind. So yeah, there's a lot of back and forth in this game. If you can get past the back and forthness and mucking around and that, then for me it's a brilliant game. But it can get annoying, as well as the loading times. For me, the loading times and the back and forth can be annoying at times, but other than that, I love it. But yeah, thanks for watching WolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this first proper video of Yooka-Laylee without all the tutorial rubbish. And yeah, I'll be back probably tomorrow, unless I decide to start uploading 2 games at once. So yeah, Thanks for watching Wolf Vets. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and join a pack today. Oh!